First question here on our NFL Mailbag is from Marquise. Marquise, get a picture. What team do you think Jadeveon Clowney go to?
Bringing in the big questions early on. I like this one from Marquise. Well, we just did an updated list, correct?
For me, it comes down to 3 teams. I'm a believer it's either going to be the Tennessee Titans, the Raiders, and if the Ravens don't have to pay Earl Thomas, I think the Ravens are a very, very intriguing team.
I still think the Seahawks at the 11th hour might sign him, but that's just me.
All right. Nicholas, you're next up here on NFL Daily. Alvin Kamara to the New England Patriots, or is that, I'm guessing that's Patriots. So, for me, if the Patriots are looking for a running back, you're more inclined to go out and sign Leonard Fournette. The latest reports are they are interested in him. As much as I think Alvin would have been fun, I don't think Alvin fits that offense anymore.
Yeah, they've got James White who can catch the ball. I think if they're going to sign a running back, it makes sense to get a physical runner to take some pressure off Cam Newton. I think that makes sense there. If Sony Michel and Lamar Miller are not healthy, I don't think Alvin Kamara makes a ton of sense for the Patriots.
Who's the better running back, Alvin Kamara or Dalvin Cook? What I want you to do right now is type AK for Alvin Kamara or type DC for Dalvin Cook. Both running backs looking to get an extension. Where are your votes going to go?
This is a tough one. I'm still going to go Alvin Kamara. They both have had some injury history. Cook certainly has more severe injury history. Kamara is a little bit more explosive and more dynamic in the passing game, so I'll go AK, but it's really close. I like Dalvin Cook a lot.
Super chat time from David Vilma. When you super chat, we'll put it on the show, or you can just wait in line and use hashtag NFL. If Lynch gets the phone call, should he go after JC?
So if Clowney's agent calls the 49ers and says, hey, I'll come play for you, should he go after him? Sure, but if you're the 49ers, you can be like, $7 million? Like, they're not going to – they can't pay him top dollar. I don't know what Clowney's thought process is at this point. I think he's still holding out for the most money. That's the only reason.
Yeah, but there's been reports out there that, heck, the Browns are willing to give him $17, $18 million. If you're looking for more than that, he ain't playing this year.
Yeah, he should – at this point – he should honestly sacrifice some money and go to a team where he can dominate and then get paid next off.
Iron Tiger or Iron Tigger? I'm not sure. Can the Seahawks win the Super Bowl this year? Yes.
It's
Tiger.
It's Tiger. I'm sure the name was just taken, Mitch. Gosh.
No, I think it's Tiger, not taken. So can the Seahawks win the Super Bowl this year?
Yes, absolutely.
Are they a top 3 team to win the Super Bowl?
Top 3 in the NFC, absolutely. Top 3 overall, I'm not sure. Well, if you're a Seahawks fan, why not go get a Russell Wilson or any Seahawks jersey at chatsports.com/NFL jersey. We got a bunch of these available for 25% off. Mitch, this is the best deal our partner Fanatics has offered in a while. A lot of these jerseys are under $75. They've told us this deal is not going to last forever. So go to chatsports.com/NFL jersey. Pick out your favorite player from your favorite team. Go to that link. It'll be in the comments and in the description. Get a jersey at $74.99. Brand new Nike, the authentic stuff. Chatsports.com/NFL jersey.
Great job, Harrison. Jurnation 617. Jurnation 617. Bears have the best linebacking core in the NFL.
If you factor in the edge rushers, because they run a 3-4 of Khalil Mack and Robert Quinn, along with Danny Trevathan and Roquan Smith on the inside, I think they're definitely right there in the mix, right?
I'll take the Seahawks. I'll take the Steelers.
I talk about this frequently on our Bears channel, youtube.com/Bears Now. You can go check that out. Go subscribe. It's definitely top 5. If you factor in the edge rushers, maybe top 3. It's a really, really good unit.
Chris Jones, how you doing? Over under 10 wins for the Minnesota Vikings.
Well, stay tuned for our NFC playoff predictions. The Vikings might have made some moves there, moved up.
What do y'all think? Type O for over, type U for under, 10 wins for the Vikings, since you're not going to tell him what he wants to know.
Type P for push. 10-6.
10-6.
Feels about right.
It's going to be a really tough division. The NFC North is going to be, I think, one of the
wide
most
open.
Competitive.
All 4 could win. I think it's the only division in the NFL all 4 teams could win.
So Arian says over, Adrian says under, Nicholas says under, and then some more overs rolling in here. As you can see, the votes right now are basically split 50-50. You know what? For the Minnesota Vikings, after the Yannick Ngakoue trade, I'm going to go over. I'm going to type my O for over. Naoad, better team, 49ers or the Saints? All right, this is a good question. So how
Also
about
coming
this?
up.
How about this? 49ers or the Saints? If you think it's the San Francisco 49ers, I want you to type SF. If you think it's the New Orleans Saints, type NO. I'm going to type my NO. And if you would have asked me this a few months ago before all the San Francisco injuries, I would have said SF. But with all the injuries, I got to say NO. I got to go with the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah, and when push comes to shove, if it's close, I'll take the quarterback. Drew Brees over Jimmy G. I'm going NO as well. I think the Saints are on a mission this year to win the NFC.
Super Chat time. Remember, here on NFL Daily, when you Super Chat, we're going to put you on the show. Detroit, NFC North champs.
I think they're the least likely, but I do think it's possible. Like I said, I think the NFC North is
Sleeper.
I think the Lions are a sleeper team. I think every team in that division could almost qualify as a sleeper team, right? Even the Packers at this point, because everybody thinks they've regressed. So I think all four teams are going to be in the mix there. I wouldn't pick the Lions, but it wouldn't completely shock me if they snuck up and won that division.
Cabrori Dawkins, are you related to Brian? Do you see the Patriots trading for a receiver?
After releasing Mohamed Sanu, I assume that's in relation to that news.
Trading, no. Maybe signing one, perhaps. But I know they really want to get the most out of a guy like N'Keal Harry.
Do they dare bring back Josh Gordon if he gets reinstated?
That would be entertaining.
That'd be interesting. Speaking of receivers, by the way, who will lead the National Football League in receiving yards this season? Go ahead and let us know. I'm still going to go, actually for yards, I'm going to go Julio Jones.
Julio Jones for yards. Okay.
Thomas for catches.
I'm probably going to go Michael Thomas both ways here. So I have receptions and yards. Just
Hopkins for touchdowns. I'm all over the place.
Yeah?
I'm going Julio yards, Thomas for catches, Hopkins for touchdowns.
Adrian says Julio. We got a Devontae Parker in the comments.
Had a big year.
Parker's 1,200 yards last year.
He was sixth in the NFL last year in receiving yards.
He was top 5.
There you go.
Got some Thomases rolling in. Devontae Adams. Mike Evans got a vote.
Adams might, since they didn't sign anybody, he might get 20 targets a game.
See, he's always a touchdown dude. I mean, he didn't have 1,000 receiving yards last year.
Yeah, but they don't have anyone else.
I understand they don't have anyone else. He's
A.J.
not
Dillon
getting more
passes?
than Michael Thomas, and he's not getting more than
Probably.
Julio Jones. Sorry. Angel, you're next up here on NFL Daily. Who do I start in my slot for NFL fantasy football? Devin Singletary or Henry Ruggs III?
I think at first it's Singletary. You see what Ruggs does the first couple of weeks. He's more of an unknown. I think Singletary's like an ideal flex play, right? Like he's not a top 2 back on your fantasy team, but I think he can be a flex guy.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Devin Singletary, especially if it's a standard league, because you can probably predict the amount of touches that Devin's going to get over Henry Ruggs. But if you'd asked me at the end of week 1 who has a chance of having the biggest week, I will actually say Ruggs.
Ruggs is going to be a boom-bust guy, whereas Singletary might be like 10 to 12 points a week.
All right, if you were to combine 2 rival teams against another 2 rival teams, what would the best matchup between the 4 teams be?
Trying to figure out what he's trying to
figure it out myself. Combine 2 rival teams against 2 rival teams.
So maybe like Steelers, Ravens, and Cowboys, Eagles. Like which combination would be actually 49ers Seahawks would be the best combination because they're 2 top 5 NFL teams. So that combination of roster would beat any other rival combo in the NFL.
I guess then
Steelers, Ravens.
Okay, then I guess then it would be the 49ers and the Seahawks.
They would wreck shop in this scenario.
And then I would also go either the Eagles and the Cowboys because they're always battling it out for the NFC
I think
East.
Ravens-Steelers, Ravens offense and the Steelers defense.
No, I agree. Wyatt, sorry it took us so long to figure it out. But
I like the question.
Appreciate the super chat.